So, it's time to go racing. In the sprint race, all 5 lights are on. And we're green, we're going in Bahrain. That's a very good start by Palang. Andrew's under pressure from the 2 Ferraris, and Daryl and Simple from behind. Andrew brakes late. Nearly contact between him and between him and Palang. And that is the house of Simple, who was dropped all the way to the back after collision at turn 2. He rejoins. Don't think much damage there for him. Let's go on board with Andrew. Trying to make a move, and Enzo's managed to make his way up into 3rd place. Not too much contact on this first lap. All clean so far. Daryl gonna try and go for a move down the inside of Palang. Palang cuts him off into turn 8. Now we're into turn 9 and 10. Nearly goes into the back of him. And that's going to lose him some time. And that's going to give an opportunity for Enzo to try and make a move down to turn 11. It is quite tricky to do that despite the DRS. This is probably this is actually the shortest DRS zone compared to the other 2. You see the least amount of overtakes there compared to at turn 4 and turn 1. There we see the 2 McLarens there of Ibo, who nearly looped it round at turn 12 there. Both of them have made their way up into the top 10. Veriduke and Big Bruiser. So disastrous start there for Haas. Both their cars have lost positions. And that is Daryl alongside Palang. Daryl's now in the lead. Palang will have the slipstream though. Gonna try the inside line into turn 1 and meet the corner. They both give each other room. Now into turn 2 and into turn 3 we go. DRS open again. He's gonna have the inside line. They're gonna go side by side. Bit of contact there. And that has allowed Enzo to get ahead. They're still going to go side by side. He thinks wise, he's going to let him by. Palang remains in 2nd. That is Veriduco having a problem there at turn 4. He's lost a place to his teammate. All possibly contact between him and Big Bruiser, because Big Bruiser's now dropped to the back too. Lots of side by side action here. A lot of contact. You don't often see cars go side by side to turn 10. And how everyone's managed to avoid going to the back of each other. It is very close. It's a very close battle for 5th place here, or 4th place should I say. It's Quincy, who seems to be holding up Real Terrafello, Sora JP, Andrew, and Race Chase, and Skid Solo. A very long train of cars here. Something must have happened to back up the pack. Down towards the first corner, can Enzo make a move on the Mercedes? Not quite. But Real Terrafello is trying to make a move on Sora JP. Sora JP gives him room, and he's now dropped to 5th place. He could have a better run here on the Mercedes. Unlike Real Terrafello, he's not in the fight for the championship, so he'll have a different mindset going into this round. Real Terrafello seems to be a little more cautious. Just as I said that, he's going for a very brave move around the outside there. And he's gone a bit wide, so that allows Sora JP to go alongside him. Not quite alongside him though. On board is Quincy, who's just behind this battle. Oh, Real Terrafello goes so wide there. And that will give Sora JP a great opportunity to go past him. Roduca's got ahead of Ibo, who has run into trouble. On board with him. Yeah, so he's gone into the gravel. And when we join. Nearly alongside Big Bruiser, so that'll be a battle to watch. Then we see Daryl there, weaving a little bit to break the toe. One move is fine though. Heading into turn 1. Is Palang going to try and go for a move down the inside? I think he is. No, he's going to wait. He was a bit wide though, and that allows Enzo through. Enzo's now up into 2nd place. So Enzo is playing the long game here. Slowly managing to get past the other drivers, but managing his tyres. We're nearly already at half race distance. I don't think anybody's going to pit. Degradations would never be that high. Actually, they're probably 4th. Aston Martin, I think, are ahead of him. Oh no! A little bit of a move, too aggressive there for the Haas driver. And he has lost his front wing and will need to pit. And I think that's going to be a chance of him scoring sprint race points. Gone, sadly. On board is Rios Taravillo. Could this be the moment where he gets past Sora JP up to 3rd place now? Palang struggling to keep up with Daryl in the Aston Martin. Gonna go for a move down the inside. Quincy right behind him. Sora JP with a tight line there. And he's gonna try and get back past the Mercedes driver. On board is him. The merest of touches, they avoid contact. He backs out though. Palang is closing on Daryl. With the inside line, down to the first corner. He makes late. Can Daryl get back past him though? Tight line, and Daryl is closing in on him. Daryl with the outside line, into turn 4, side by side. They come together, and they're still side by side, down towards turn 5. Ooh, goes into the back of him. I'm going to try and go alongside him, down into turn 9. Wide line there. On board is all bad exit from him there. But that's not enough to let Rios Taravillo through. Both Mercedes putting a lot of pressure on the Aston Martin driver now. Going to come out the final corner and take the win in the sprint. So close between the two Mercedes drivers behind, and they finish 2nd and 3rd. Sora JP finishing 4th for RB. Andrew in 5th. Quincy in 6th. Who lost? I think he lost a place there to Andrew. And to Sora JP. Race Chase in 7th, Enzo in 8th after pitting. Okay, all 5 laps are on. And with green, we're going in Bahrain once again for the 29 lap feature race. Much better start by Daryl there compared to Enzo, who's lost places to Andrew. 2 poor starts for the back 2, nearly a 4 wide there. And nearly contact between the Williams and the Ferrari there. Mercedes of Rios Taravillo and Palang both gaining places there, and both of them have had very rapid starts. Nearly alongside each other into turn 4. They are going to go alongside each other, and that is Rios Taravillo, sorry, who's gone wide and is going to lose out to Race Chase and to Palang there. Side by side between Quincy and the Ferrari is Simple. But it's Simple, very brave move around the outside there, and then on the inside of turn 7. Now down towards turn 9. This is where things can get a little bit messy. Everyone keeping it clean, all in the train there, but it looks to be Quincy who's got a better exit than the car ahead of him, which is Rios Taravillo. He was really struggling on those hard tyres. Maybe not the best idea to start on the hards. He's now lost a place to the Ferrari driver, and he's gone a bit wide there, so he's going to lose 3 places there actually. So he's in 9th. Oh, and Quincy's lost a few places too. He's got back ahead of Quincy, who's lost 3 places. He was 6th a few moments ago. But Sora JP and Simple, very aggressive there, getting past each other, and they're going to go side by side. Sora JP forced a little bit wide there by the Haas driver and has managed to keep his position. After lap 1, Andrew and Enzo side by side. Andrew conceding the place. He remains in 3rd. Ooh, going into the back there with Simple and Sora JP, those two are making contact. Battle for 6th place. Simple with the DRS, but is not going to be able to make a move there. Just so I say that, trying to get alongside the RB driver. And here the slow exit. Let's go further back. Ibo looking to get off the back of Veridugo there. Of Sora JP now. But let's go back for the battle for the lead. Enzo really close to Daryl. Little tap there. Is that kind of move going to continue down towards turn 4? No, he's going to try and get past him. Down towards turn 4. Enzo to the front in the Ferrari. Inside line into turn 4. Daryl's going to try and hang it around the outside, but he can't quite do it. He drops down to second place, and it's Enzo in the Ferrari. He's on a charge. And it's turn 1. He's not. Enzo turns in a bit early there. Is that going to allow Daryl to get past? Real Terravilla with a big send there. Let's go on board with that battle. It is simple. Oh, let's go back on board with Daryl. Contact between the two there. And Daryl could have damage. Enzo could have damage as well, but Daryl nearly sent off into a spin there, and Palang is right behind him. Daryl's going to go for a move down the inside. Palang locks up a little bit. That will allow Daryl to try and make a move down the inside of turn 4. Lewis Terravilla and Sora JP. This is very close between the two there. And Sora JP knocking over a bollard first of all. Is finally going to concede that place to Rios Terravilla. Is he? Oh, what's happened to Daryl? He's had a spin. Possibly a dangerous rejoin there. I missed that completely. And that has caused complete chaos, and it's caused the whole pack to bunch up. So something has happened with Daryl. He might have had a moment. There might have been a crash or collision, whatever. But he's rejoined the track behind this battle for 6th place. Or for 6th place now, and it's with Real Terravilla, Quincy, Sora JP, and now Daryl. The first corner, you can have the outside line. He hits the front. How can Enzo respond to that down towards turn 1? He can't, but he will wait for turn 4. DRS open for him. Is he going to make the move down the inside? No, he's going to wait to get past Quincy. They're going alongside each other. There's been a crash. Race Chase has spun. Coming out of turn 4. Wow, that's Quincy down the inside. So close between the two there. All three of these cars stuck to each other literally like glue. Don't know how they avoided the crash. Wow, Quincy going so wide there, and he's lost place. Palang momentarily got up into the lead, but he's had to give that place back. Possibly for an illegal overtake. Side by side between Daryl and Quincy. And Daryl gets ahead of the Ferrari driver, who was the only reserve driver competing today. They're still going to go side by side. Very brave move around the outside by Quincy there. Is Daryl going to give him enough room? There's contact. Daryl has to concede the place after nearly spinning. Real Terravilla, is he going to try and make a move around the outside of him? Doesn't quite have the room. He's going to wait for another lap, I imagine. Real Terravilla down the inside, taking up second place off Palang, who was our leader a few laps ago. Now heading into turn... Well, now heading in towards turn 1, as we see Andrew going for a move down the inside of Daryl. He has the inside line. He's going to brake later. Can he make the corner? He can. But Daryl could possibly have the better entry, have the better exit out of turn 2 and 3. And that could allow him to... Oh, that's Quincy trying to get past Sora JP. But that's not worked out very well. Now Andrew locks up again. Daryl with a much cleaner entry and exit out of turn 4. Getting very close to the back of Andrew at turn 5. But not quite enough. And Palang is struggling for pace a little bit. Struggling to catch up to these two drivers ahead of him. Pitting. And that gives us a perfect view of this battle for 6th place now. These two drivers going side by side. Sora JP conceding the position. Can he get back past? It will be very difficult as Quincy's got DRS again, heading into turn 4. Quincy locks up though. That will give Sora JP a very good opportunity to get back past him. Side by side. What a move! That he's now back up into 6th place after that poor exit by Quincy there due to that lock up. Sora JP now locks up, and that will give Quincy a great opportunity down into turn 9 and 10. They're going to shape for a move. Gets so close to the back of him. Overcooks it though. Into turn 10. DRS open. He's so close to the back of him. Interesting, he's taking the outside line there. He gets back past him. Down in towards turn 11. So JP with the better line once again. And he's still staying very close to the back of him. Race Chase was quite far behind this pack. Oh, FFC Quincy. Quincy has got ahead. Oh, is Sarah JP going to try to get past both of them? Very exciting action here. After that mistake by Quincy, who had a major luck up into turn 4. Quincy's out the race. We've got a safety car. Oh, I see why. So he's made contact with that pit lane entry wall. Where's Traveller going to go? Waiting till the last moment. He goes now. Where's Traveller back on the way. Green flag, we're racing, we're getting racing action back underway. And moves everywhere you look. 3 wide there, 2 Mercedes, a Williams and a Ferrari battling there. And that is after the Aston Martin of Darrell getting very close to the back of Palang. Race Chase is getting into the action too. And that is Sorry JP looking for a move. Darrell and Palang battling. Palang getting forced a little bit wide there. Darrell makes his way through up into 4th place. Palang has dropped to 5th. Race Chase is very close behind in 6th. Darrell locks up. So does Palang. Race Chase and Sorry JP right behind them. Simple and Skid Solo are battling. They're going to get so close. Contact between the two there. Those who have got into a bit of a mess there, heading into turn 10, but they seem to avoid the contact. Let's check their front wing end plates. All clean. Who are battling for 4th place, however, they are quickly catching up to the back of Andrew, who once again seems to be struggling for pace early on. That did seem to improve in the moments before the safety car restarts. And Darrell, is he going to try and make a move down the inside there? He is. Side by side, aggressive move. And both of them go wide, he'll have to concede that position. Ooh, Palang, nearly losing it there. And Andrew is going to... Okay, so Darrell's got ahead, but... that could go to the stewards. It's all still to play for, with 5 laps to go now. It's now very close between Darrell and Palang. Palang is going to look to make a move. Okay, so he's going to have to go around the outside here. And he gets ahead of Darrell down towards turn 1. So JP battling with Skid Solo and Simple. Simple's got ahead of both of them. It's a brilliant move by the Haas driver there. And Skid Solo is going to look to make a move. Ooh, as we see Darrell down the inside. Great racing between the two there. And they're still going to go side by side between the McLaren and the Haas further back. Contact! Big contact there, and a crash. Front wing damage there for Palang. And that is pretty much race over there. The Palang with front wing damage. Darrell seems to have avoided damage. And yeah, very disappointing accident there between the two. That has ended the race, probably for Palang, who'll have to pit. Ooh, some quite dirty driving there. Palang has lost his front wing completely now. Thorough JP is going to look to get past. Quite curious about what happened to Simple. Simple was ahead of Skid Solo. Down towards... Ooh. Something's happened to Thorough JP. So Palang doesn't have the front wing now. Let's go on board with another battle. Contact between Skid Solo and Darrell there. Getting very messy here. Let's make his way through. Ooh. Lead again. Rios Charavillo down the inside of the Ferrari driver. Great battling here between the Ferrari and the Mercedes driver. They're going to go side by side, but it's Rios Charavillo with the inside line. And it's Enzo coming out of turn 13, looking to have the better exit, as we're rapidly approaching the final lap of this very long 29 lap race. Out the final corner we go. DRS open. Final chances approaching for Enzo. Into turn 1 we go. Outside line. Oh, that was so close to disaster there between the two. Rios Charavillo manages to keep it under control as we head into turn 4. Rios Charavillo with the inside line. Enzo with the outside line. He goes wide. Let's go board with Enzo. Enzo goes back up into the lead. Contact! Nearly a race-ending accident for both of them there. Things are getting so feisty here. And Rios Charavillo is so close. Is he going to go for a move down the inside? No, they keep it clean and he backs out. Nice fair racing between the two. And that is race over. Enzo has won. I think that's his first win of the season. Rios Charavillo in second. Andrew in third. Simple and Force. He got a podium last time out in Baku, but he is going to finish fourth this time. And that is Skid Solo in fifth. Daryl in sixth place. He'll be very disappointed with that, as he was doing so well. And then it's actually Vero Duku who's finished ahead of Daryl. And Race Chase finishing 8th ahead of Daryl in 9th now. He must have picked up a bit of penalty, I don't know where that's from. And then Ibo is going to finish 10th. That's our podium then. Enzo in the Ferrari on the top step of the podium. Then we have Rios Charavillo in the Mercedes in second. And Andrew taking the final podium place in third.